When I decided to do Amazing Lash, I knew that I would take on a strong team of women like myself. You don't have to be at the mercy of others to be successful, that you can take your talent and utilize it for yourself and your family and be independently successful. My dad owned a restaurant. When we were younger, he taught us how to work hard, get our hands dirty, wash dishes. We did it all. We served, we delivered Chinese food. When I had my first son, I was the only female on this team of men that finally got pregnant, and so it was new to the company too. I was constantly trying to feed my son. I was constantly trying to take calls at the same time. As a new mom, it does take a toll. And so I started to struggle. Who was more important? I was just struggling with what to make a priority because I loved my job and I loved my kids. The breakdown was just not being able to provide for my son as a mother at that time and give him that attention. And I knew I had to find a way out, but I was making a lot of money, and I knew it would affect our family if I decided to walk away. So I knew I had to find an alternative. How I came about Amazing Lash was I had some colleagues in Houston who had opened it, and I knew that they were doing well. And that kind of helped me make my decision, take it to my husband. I showed him who in Houston actually owned it. He knew that I was getting my lashes refilled weekly, and so he knew it was a viable business. I brought it to him. He's a numbers guy. He ran some numbers, and he told me, just go ahead and do it. I finally jumped on the bandwagon. I did it, but we hedged, and we had to play safe, and I had to do it very quietly while still working. We had to make sure it was going to do well, and luckily my first store did well very quickly, and we could see the light at the end of the tunnel. I always tell people this life as an entrepreneur is not for everybody. There are some that do 9 to 5 and they do it well, but I don't, and I can't, and I want more to my life. I like to work hard. I like to play hard. I like to travel hard. I like to love on my kids hard. I can show the world and other females that they can do it all. For me, I like to have it all. And when I say have it all, I guess, I mean, I do. I just like to have it all. I feel so much power in having 3 kids under 3, in having multiple businesses that thrive, in having a female team that has my back at all times. I feel empowered knowing that I can show the world and other females that they can do it all. That's the power that I took out of this. And the power in me is that I took my talent and I opened up Amazing Lash. So that power in me is also the power that you have in you.